Josh Sloan for Werribee. 6:42 Werribee, 3:27 East Geelong. Start of the third quarter, McLennan.
He's called that a block. I'm not sure that was, but
Chesterman gets the gets the kick away towards Sablich. Inside 50, went left, then came back right. Oh, high kick, mark that. Wilson does. This is double effort, and gets it. Goes towards the pocket. Lead on from Anthony. Chopped off though, Rich. Oh, Can got collected in the middle there too. He's going to be a bit ginger when he gets up, if he gets up. Rich in the last line of defence. He chips the ball short to Harding. Still down too, Will Can. He got collected in the middle of that.
He's pretty tough. He'd be right.
So Harding, defensive 50 goes with the kick towards centre wing. McLennan through the middle. McGrath can't take it with him. Chesterman, good shepherd. Handball. Wilson now got the kick. Sloan comes across low through the middle. Left it behind. And they get the ball over the top. Oh, dangerous. And then was that a high tackle?
No, it wasn't.
I said play on. White, and it was, who came through.
Yeah, no, I think he grabbed the ball and then went down, and the umpire said he's ducked his head, and that's a good call.
Oh, would you believe they haven't started the clock for you either, Dale, in the third quarter? Oh, good luck with that. Sloan gets it down. Handball comes out. Now Boyd, little kick over the top. Nice. Miles, who kicked a couple of late ones in the second quarter. Just settles things down. 55 out, plays on now. Goes towards the top of the square. It's a good kick. Great kick. Taylor runs on and takes the mark.
Oh. Thought about keeping on going too, I think.
He did until he
saw what was in front of him.
Until he ran into an East Geelong player who was Harding, and I think he might have given him one too in somewhere where he shouldn't have.
Crackers.
Jack's crackers. He's not walking around too well with Blake Taylor.
That hurts too.
It does.
They show how many replays they show last night in the cricket of David Lloyd getting hit by Tomo. That would have hurt.
Taylor comes in, 20 out, directly in front, kicks it. So he kicks his first of the afternoon. Good start for the home side, 7-6-48. They lead East Geelong 3-9-27, and that's on the Durante Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 3 played.
Right, now Smitty, I want you to watch this centre bounce, right? Brad Sloan starting almost behind. He's just on the right side of the line. If he does it again, you watch him, he's coming almost from behind or from the side. All McLennan does is get there, prop, and try and get the tap out, and he runs into him and gets a block. Where is he? Is he there?
Yeah, there. Yeah.
And speaking to him at the moment, I thought that free kick was wrong. All he did was take a position. But he's not going to come from that position this time, so it's different.
So umpire throws the ball up. This time McLennan gets the ball down. Lappin had it and got the ball away. Runs onto it. Now Hoare takes it. Delivers the ball inside 50. Kick was poor.
That's an accidental backhander.
Up there and it goes towards Brown. Brown handballs over the top. Probably should have had a shot, but doesn't matter because the Elliott, he's picked the ball up, rung it round the body and had put it through for a goal, and that will be his first and the fourth now for East Geelong. They're 4-9. They trail Werribee on 7-6. Third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, that's what they need to do when you fall a couple of goals behind. You must get one. When Werribee get one, East Geelong have to reply quickly, and they did. A little bit of an accident there. McLennan threw his arms back for a shepherd and hit young Wilson right in the teeth. But accidental, purely accidental. And what they have to do now, obviously, is get the next one. And then the next one, and we're back to being right on board again.
So back to the middle. Sloan gets it down nicely to Miller. Got it at Chesterman. Goes with the kick towards half forward. Boyd makes up some ground. Sutton across there as well. Boyd does nicely. Can he pick it up though? That's the thing. He can't.
Well, he struggled to do that all day, Boydie.
Ran out of room there. So out of bounds for a throw in 55 around from the Werribee goal. Bannockburn 12-12-84. Corai 2-1-13. It's the score at half-time.
Gee, that's not that bad.
No. All right. The Devils. Boundary throw in. McLennan from behind. Pack develops. The umpire says the ball's held in there. Not going anywhere. So we'll have a ball up between half forward and centre wing. Big thump away. Going from Sloan low. Got it towards centre wing. Elliott couldn't take it with him on hands and knees.
Yeah,
runs
he's
after
dragged
it.
that in.
Yeah, so where
He has dragged it in. He must get it out, and he hasn't.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought he was going to punch him, and I think he should have.
And he thought about it, I think, for
Well,
a while there.
I actually saw him drag that in. He must get it out, ump.
Oh, and then he's paid a free kick
Oh,
to Werribee.
I reckon someone's had a go at him
I
for
think
making
he
a
has
wrong
too.
decision.
Yeah. So Leonard will take the free kick, centre wing. Goes long with the kick, inside 50. Anthony with a run at it, punched away Harding. Foot race now, back of the square. Coming at it, Wilson does nicely.
He's hit
hits
the
post.
post.
In fact, I think it was Skinner, actually.
He had him for pace too, didn't he?
He did.
Boyd,
In fact, it
wasn't
was Boyd. Yeah, so Boyd it was. Got him at the back, but
Boyd,
hit the post. So 7-7-49 Werribee, 4-9-33 East Geelong. And we've been playing 5.5 in the third term.
So
Not a
ball
good kick.
Ball goes out long and it goes towards centre wing. Sloan tried to a bit of fancy work there between the legs. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Tap further afield. East Geelong, they keep the ball running back towards centre wing now. Chesterman over the top, but he couldn't pick the ball up. So again, East Geelong from the centre wing position. They get the ball towards Brown. He was overran him, went through these legs, picked up there. Lush, he can't get rid of the ball. Brown did some nice work, looked up and put the ball to where Stanley was coming across, but the mark has been taken out there. Now they've got the last, and he might get another one right now. So Elliott to go back and shoot for goal. Only got a 25 out, 30 out at the most. Not much of an angle to work with there. So he will come in and try and kick his second and the fifth for East Geelong, which will close the margin back to a 10-point margin. Kicks a goal. Looks okay. Umpire stands, and it is a goal. They now move to 5-9 East Geelong. They trail Werribee on 7-7. And Smith Holden, Bud Suzuki's. No, it's not. It's the Grandy Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
It's all right. You'll get it right sooner or later. I might have mucked that up a couple of times myself last week. Instead of going to buy a car, you finish up with a bloody push bike. But I tell you what, I'll call for it again. They don't get Anthony or a bit of height back in that back line, they get beat. He's not doing much up forward.
Oh, Sam
What's
Lowe in the
going
middle.
on now?
He was in the middle. One extra in the middle there for East Geelong. So Sloan gets the free kick, goes. Oh!
And what does he do?
Zach Anthony takes the mark, third in line. Hasn't been doing anything in the forward line. All of a sudden he plucks it.
Let's hope he kicks the goal
Well,
now.
if he kicks a goal, leave him there. But I tell you what, their back line is very, very brittle at the moment.
So Zach Anthony, so free kick there against Lowe. Sloan pushed it forward, and Zach Anthony comes in and kicks a goal.
Wow.
So there you go. He kicks his second of the afternoon. Quick reply for the home side. They go to 8-7-55, and they lead East Geelong 5-9-39. De Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard, 7 played.
I still call for that move because if East Geelong get it up there enough, they'll kick enough goals to win. And the bloke that's supposed to be taking the marks down there is Johnson. You don't need the two of them, I don't think. I just think they're a bit short down there without Chad Buck in the side today. They're just one down there a bit short.
Tito playing back there.
Yeah, he's played back there most of the day, which I think he probably may be well served if you put someone taller down and give him a run on the ball, maybe. Hasn't played too badly, though.
So back in the middle once again.
For God's sake, mate, stay outside that line. That's a terrible mistake.
Sloan, the ball goes up now, tapped down again into the hands of Lappin. Lappin puts a ball and it goes back into their forward line. That was a good strong mark. And
there you
that's
go.
another quick response now, might be right, happening. And it's going to be McGrath that's going to go back and shoot for goal. Like in the mark, has he played much senior footy this year? I haven't seen his name in there. Matt Duke.
Couldn't beat me. This is his first game.
Yeah.
Come from Manor Lakes.
Okay. So McGrath comes in now. Will kick from 45. Kick didn't look that good off the boot. It's coming back. Oh, it's nearly marked in the square there.
What are they doing down there?
Through for a minus score. And
They hold a
East
couple of
Geelong,
them.
5-10 now. And it's 8-7 to the Werribee side. And it's Leonard who decides to play on it again. Kicks long, almost straight down the ground. Kick went straight to Rich of the opposition. And so East Geelong now have a chance to go back into their forward line. That's a nicely way to kick, but Taylor does nicely. Gets back and able to get hand on the ball. Knocks it over the boundary line. We'll have a throw in.
Oh, grubby. Funny. If only you could commentate some of the stuff you give us, I tell you. It'd be
The
hilarious.
ball's back in their forward line, picked up there. Quarrier goes back outside 50. A big job there, and Sutton did nicely, able to keep the ball running forward, but it's going to be picked up by Dowsett. Needs to get rid of the ball, got the handball away. So again, East Geelong, they bring the ball back inside 50, kicked a little bit too much weight on it, goes through, picked up out there by Brown. On hands and knees, goes to Miles, looked inside. Oh, Ash Brown, no, he got a hand. Oh, he did get a hand on the ball. Goes back to Lappin, fed the ball back towards Lowe.
bounce.
Kicked off the ground by Boyd. Goes towards Jacobs. He needs to pick it up. Sablich right over the top of him. He picks it up. Needs to spill the ball out. It's still underneath him. He might be in a bit of trouble
Points.
here.
He's gone
And
out.
he's gone. He has. Free kick will go to Boyd and or Sablich. So it's Boyd that picks it up and goes quickly. Kick round the body. That wasn't a good kick. Rich couldn't take the mark. Goes towards Miller. He tries to turn the player around, holds things up. Did that nicely, and the ball up will take place just inside forward 50. Thrown up by the umpire once again. Front position, Johnson. Swings around and got the handball back towards goal. Going back as Can. He's over the top, got the handball away, went back towards Rich, went between his legs, picked up there, and again, East Geelong with some numbers. They win possession of the ball. Can goes back and through for a minor score. Rushed, where we now 8 goals, 8. 5-10 East Geelong, and 11 minutes gone. Third quarter, to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard.
If it gets close, you don't want to give too many of them away.
Dowsett from full back, kicks it outside 50. Oh, Taylor over the back, couldn't take the mark. But he might get it back. He does, and he wheels it back inside 50. Rich underneath it, punched away by Johnson.
Go on, Smithy.
Now Low comes back. That Bintang goes back towards Miles. They get it to full forward. Anthony over the top. Is it through? I think it's through.
Wow, he should have touched it. I thought he did, and he did. Good umpire. I thought he touched it.
Touch for one behind to Werribee. So they go to 8-9-57 now. Lead East 5-10-40. 12 played.
I think the field umpire may have called that too.
Yeah, So Dowsett plays on from full back. Oh, terrible kick off the boot. Falls in the arms of Richard half back. Lucky for East Geelong.
Oh.
Wide.
Where's that going?
I think Ash Brown fell over, but then in the end was good enough to pick it up, give it away to Lowe. He's kicked it to me in the car park. God, he's having 5 minutes of a shocker at the moment. Ran into the square, kicked it out of bounds on the full. Comes back to Duke.
No, that's fair enough. It stops him from shepherding on the mark. That's good.
Duke now measures the pass. Beautiful kick.
Player, this bloke.
Oh, David Tucker like he is. Unbelievable. Now he goes for the middle. Carlton goes up inside 50. Oh, Anthony comes at pace. Fantastic. Now Sutton to finish it off. It does nicely.
that's
and
good
kicks
footy.
the goal. Sutton kicks his first of the afternoon. All over here. 9-9-63 Werribee. They lead East 5-10-40. And that's on the Grandy Cycling Sport third quarter scoreboard. 13 played.
All over.
Yeah,
Jeez, you've
finished.
gone early.
Yeah, no, they're
You've gone
gone.
real early.
Can't win now. Not good enough.
That's a really hard kick to do on the run,
Yeah,
that
he did
whole
well.
inside stuff.
Did
but
nice.
Yeah.
Practice that at training by the looks of it.
Well, they must do, because I tell you what, when you go back to watch footy in the 80s and that, they never, ever did that. They either
Except
kicked it-
Dakes.
Oh, well, yeah.
Except Dakes.
Yeah, but he was a freak of
Yeah.
nature, you know. But at local level, you never
Oh,
saw it.
no.
You just kicked it out in the full. That's what we did, just kick it out in the full. You kicked it out in the full, Smithy, but out in the full wasn't in by the time you were playing. It was
exactly
still
right.
a throw-in.
That's it. That's exactly right, Grub, and that's what we wanted to stay at too. So the ball in the middle of the ground. Miller keen to keep that ball in and did so. Well, the ball up to take place, centre circle. Sloan and McLennan go at it once again. Sloan front position, taps the ball down. Miles couldn't pick it up cleanly. I think it's Lappin that got the ball out, but Miles intercepts it. Looks to run on the left foot, but goes in forward. That's a great kick. And coming out to take the mark is Chesterman. He's got Taylor short if he turns around, so Taylor just needs to come back at the kicker now. He's decided to stand there, so Chesterman decides he'll go long, and that'll be good enough. Will it?
No.
It's going to be a mark, kicked off the ground, pushed
Point.
through for a minor score. The latter, 9-10 to the Werribee side, 5-10 East Geelong, so it's a 4-goal margin. 14 minutes gone. East Geelong with a little bit of work to do if they want to keep their season alive. So Dowsett now doing the kicking in. We've known Niawati went off earlier with the hamstring. Ball straight down the middle of the ground. They continue to push the ball to the middle. And again, they win possession through the middle through, I reckon that was, I'm not too sure it was now, but it doesn't matter. They've been able to keep the ball running, and it's Miller over the top of the ball. He is caught up in that contest. It might have been Fanning that was trying to force his way through. So we go back to McLennan and Sloan doing the ruck work once again. McLennan with the body size, just able to work it down, kick through the contest. I think that was Bryce that got the ball, but coming the other way, they turn the ball back inside their 50. Anthony runs after it, picks it up, a little bit of time, looking for some options, gets around. Dowser got the handball away. Chessman used the body well, kicks round the body, and that one might have been straight through the middle, I think it was. And he has got his first of the afternoon, and now the 10th for Werribee. 10-10 Werribee, 5-10 East Geelong. And to Granny Cycle Sport, third quarter scoreboard.
Well, he's one of those blokes that wasn't prevalent early, but he's just starting to get himself into the game, Chesterman. But what he showed there, that he's just got that little bit of extra class. He was able to use his body to push the opponent off and give himself a shot under goal under absolutely no pressure. And as you can see, when you're under pressure, it's a lot harder to kick him. But when you push that bloke out of the way and get him out and give yourself a couple of seconds, you get a chance to steady and put it through for a goal. So, good football, and you might have been right, Jace.
Back to the middle. Johnson having her on the ruck now for Werribee.
But it's their season over, so they'll keep fighting.
Against McLennan. McLennan gets it down, rode by Miles. Got it away quickly to Boyd, having a run in the middle. Rich, good mark. Did nicely against Chesterman there. Plays on quickly, switches the play towards Bryce, who runs away at half back. Over there, he might get it now. Taylor wraps him up. Good tackle.
Please ball it up. Please ball it up.
Ball spilt free. The umpires let it go. Now he might have to go. No, it's still going. Taylor got it out in the end. Gave it away to Miles. Bullocks his way through. 50 from goal. Runs with a right foot kick. Open goal square and has just missed it. Through for one behind. 2-2 his tally this afternoon. 10-11-71 Werribee. 5-10-40 East Geelong. 17.5 played. Third term.
The reason I was calling ball it up, I was just hoping he wasn't going to play holding the ball because no prior.
Dowsett kicks it in. Goes wide.
Good.
Oh, that is a good. Oh, the umpire said play on, so did I. But anyway, Harding it was. Goes towards half forward. Warwick. Now Elliott. Keeps it in front of him. Goes inside 50. Can he pick it up? He can't. The hash comes across. He picks it up. Tries to get it back towards Elliott. And the pack develops now. About 30 out from goal. We'll have a ball up. Good transfer of play there by the Eagles. Need 5 quick ones. Ball up. Johnson got it down. Tap back by Bryce. Now, free. Kick around the corner, McIntyre. Warwick goes up. Might sit for him okay in the end. He kicks the goal. Pretty good play by Chris Warwick. And he kicks his second of the afternoon. And the 6th for East Geelong. They go to 6-10-46. They trail Werribee 10-11-71. DeGrady Cycling Sport, third quarter scoreboard, 19 played.
Well, again, I don't like to keep harping on this, but the backline just let themselves down. They just let a bloke grab it and have a shot for goal when he should never, ever have been allowed to have a shot for goal if you're putting pressure on as a backman. You must be right on him. The ball just bounced in the middle of the square. How does a bloke just grab it out and have a free shot for goal? The defence has got to tighten up, especially in the coming weeks. Otherwise, they'll find themselves under intense pressure.
So back in the middle we go once again. Johnson and McLennan. Ball comes down. Miles has been okay in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Got the ball and gets this time to Boyd. Goes into their forward line once again. Rich comes out. Didn't take it cleanly. He's got support now. Anderson's back there. He was tackled.
Prior opportunity.
Yeah, he might have had a prior opportunity there.
Yeah.
And it was a good, strong tackle there, Carlton. So he's got the ball now. He looks to go forward and quickly. Nice weighted kick. Sloan went to mark it on his chest, but dropped the, well, didn't take the mark. Good spoil from behind. Picked up there. I reckon it was Fanning once again. Got the handball out. They work back into it. Smith tries to get out of the contest. Can't do so. Kicked off the ground. Anderson's just trying to push the ball forward. That's nicely done. Picked it up. Then dropped the ball. Goes to Carlton. He goes back into the forward line. Johnson sets himself. That was going to be a big task for the opposition there to knock that ball away.
Well, he only comes up to his belly button. I think
right.
They got a bit mismatched there, and he was also in the right position. He's got to a lot of balls today, Johnson, and hasn't held on to him, but that bloke's he's about my height. He had absolutely no chance of stopping that.
So Johnson now with an opportunity. Take it back to that 5-goal margin. Comes in. Kicks a goal. Looks okay off the boot. Looks very nice off the boot. He's got his first and the 11th for Werribee. They're 11-11. They lead East Geelong on 6 goals, 10. The third quarter to Granny Cyclone Sports third quarter scoreboard.
Well, even though he was probably undermatched or overmatched, it's a good goal for Johnson because, as I say, he's got to a fair few contests and hadn't managed a goal. And I tell you, he's a kid that loves a goal. Most kids do, but he loves kicking a goal. And that might just get his confidence up to maybe kick a couple more.
Thompson only 10 points up over Anarchy.
Well, Mitch said this morning, Anarchy will beat him. I said, turn it up, Mitch. He might be right.
Up. Back to the middle. Sloan goes up. McLennan gets it down nicely to McIntyre. Left foot inside 50. Stanley has to run a long way across there. It sits for him okay in the end. He does nicely. Kick around the corner. Warwick comes out. Good pick up. Handballs it back towards the 50. Quick kick back inside. Looking for. No mark taken. Play on, said the umpire. That was the hash. Now comes Quarrier. Gives the handball away. They go outside towards centre wing. East Geelong punch it away, but good roving in the side there. And they can run free from centre wing towards Johnson. Oh, I nearly took the mark. Did pretty well. Anthony, kick another goal. No, he just chips it up.
Handballed it.
Well, he goes towards the goal line. Lowe gets back there and happy to see it through for another behind to the home side. They go to 11-12-78. Lead East Geelong 6-10-46. 21 and a half played in the third term. Lowe kicks it in. Looks for Anderson. Holds up. Does nicely. Takes the mark. Plays on. Goes towards centre wing. McGrath leads. Stanley gets the kick towards half forward. Warwick. There's a 2-on-2. He put the tackle on. Now the ball comes to the Hash Brown. His kick was smothered. Does nicely. Still goes back now. Drags it back to McLennan. He goes outboard to Stanley. Over his head. Has to run. Chesterman comes at it. Worries him out of it. 2-on-1 though. Oh, Chesterman does pretty well in the end against a couple and holds it up for a ball up.
He's just got a little bit of football now, and he realised he was 1-on-2.
Yep.
The main thing there was to hold the ball in there, and he did exactly that. He just thinks about his footy, this kid.
So ball up. He's Geelong half forward flank. Tapped away by McLennan. Nyweller in over the top of the footy as well. Held up by McLennan, not going anywhere. So the umpire will come in, ball it up again. McLennan and Sloan. Hold, said the umpire. Free kick to Werribee. It's always 6 of one, half dozen the other, I reckon, with those.
I reckon just don't pay him.
just let him go.
Yeah, I think so. I really do.
So it goes towards centre wing. Low stands there.
If you don't pay him, you can't get him wrong.
Block, said the umpire. Free kick to Werribee. Taylor will take it. Plays on now. Goes towards centre half forward with the kick. Johnson runs across there. Sutton was there as well for Werribee. Wilson through the middle. Pack develops out the back. Handball came over the top to Rich for East Geelong. Here's to Anderson. Had to ride the bump. Oh, just got the handball away. Lappin from the middle towards half forward. Warwick tracks it back inside 50. Quarrier does nicely. Gets across there first. Runs away. Goes to the right foot towards centre wing. Looking for Sutton on a long lead.
Now that might be deliberate.
Goes out there. Kick around the corner. And he gains another 30 metres. And it will be a boundary throw in. Centre wing, out of side. 11-12-78, Werribee. East 6-10-46. And we've been playing 24 and a half in the third term.
Oh, Jimmy was going to run 40 metres to play that one.
So thrown back in. McLennan does his own ruck work and gets the ball on the ground. Goes to the left boot, but I think he's taken a little bit too wide. Ball goes out of bounds on the full. Free kick. And we'll go to Jude. Kicks back inside. And again, they run the ball from the half-back line, but that kick's going to come straight back again.
Terrible
straight
kick.
Back to Lowe. And he's got the ball on the half-back line. There's not too much movement forward of him. He's looking for someone to go to, and he goes back. A 2-on-1 situation. The ball gets out the back, and again, it's going to be the 2-on-1 that will win the ball. It's Wilson. Looks back inside. Goes to Sloan. Nice kick of the football, and he goes long. Savage is a big target out there. Going back, the mark I thought was taken by Sutton. He's paid it now.
Great mark, that is. We're running with the flight of the ball over his shoulder.
So Sutton now has got the ball. Kicks the ball to about 30 from goal. Johnson over the top. Got the first one, but drops the ball down. It goes into the pocket. Anthony goes back, and he kicks the ball. But I thought that had gone through, but it's out of bounds.
Throw in.
Maybe a throw in beside the behind post.
Thompson 5 points up over Anarchy.
Wow.
Thrown back in game by the umpire. Johnson to ruck work at front. Fanning taps the ball down, picked up by Lowe once again. He gives the ball back outside 50. Well, Toulouse went for the mark and ends up in the hand of Duke. Had plenty of time, steadies now and looks. Little short chip going back towards Johnson. Mark is not taken. Taken out of the contest. Anderson had it, gave the handball away. He's going to get it back. Little boot to ball, goes back towards Chesterman. He can't take it cleanly. They picked the ball up and kicked away there by McGrath, who delivers the ball back towards Warwick. Back with him there is also Brown. The ball is going to head over the boundary line. Is it will to be a throw-in on the far side of the ground. 25 minutes gone, third quarter to Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard. It is 11-12 Werribee, 6-10 East Geelong.
So boundary throw-in. McLennan, Sloan. Sloan works his way to the front. Ball comes out close to the boundary line. Don't think they were going to be able to keep it in there. No, they can't. And we will have a throw in about 60 around from the East Geelong goal. McLennan and Sloan again. McLennan in front this time. Ball from the contest inside 50 for East Geelong. Oh, only sits for Quarry, who read it the better there. It was a 2-on-2. Carlton kick around the corner. Outside 50. Rich takes the mark. Goes back to Dowsett. Dangerous kick. Oh, gee
It's worked though.
Yeah, got a bit of space now. He goes towards Lappin, who takes the mark. Still inside the centre square.
Well, at least they're coming in from the middle of the ground. Don't go wide, mate, please.
He drives it long towards the top of the square. Warwick over the back, punched away at the front. Oh, they come at it. Chesterman, good tackle again. Ball still in dispute. Ball comes out now and they can run free. And they go Werribee towards centre half forward, but standing there reading it better.
What was that? Reading it and kicked it straight down
through.
his bloody throat.
Oslands takes the mark on centre wing. A lot of players behind the ball for Werribee. He goes wide. Lowe's there. Elliott as well. Low.
Good mark.
Took a good mark.
His kicking's let him down a bit, this fellas today, so put in a good one, son.
65 from goal. Not much movement, really. He goes to the top of the square now. Sets it up. They go up Stanley. No mark taken. Ball out. And the numbers with Werribee. Duke. Kick was smothered.
Jeez.
Wilson comes across. Helps him out close to the boundary line. Oh, he's turned at speed too. Oh, he ran out of room, though. And the boundary umpire was right there. And the ball will have to come back for a boundary throw-in.
Turn it up, boundary umpire. You just stopped what looked like was the play of the day. Don't matter if it goes over, does it, when you're playing like that? I don't know whether that was a smother either. I reckon he just kicked it straight into his guts.
Boundary throw-in. Free kick for a hold. This time, go to McLennan. So he'll take the free kick for East Geelong. From the ruck contest, drives it long again. McIntyre there. Stanley, as McIntyre falls into his arms, 30 line, kicks the goal.
See? It shouldn't happen.
Yeah. So McIntyre kicks his first of the afternoon. And the seventh for East Geelong, 7-10-52. They trail Werribee 11-12, 78 to Grandy Cycling Sport. Third quarter scoreboard, 29 played.
And that's where they fall down. The ball just bounces. Opposition forwards just grab it. Normally, opposition forwards grab it. There's 3 or 4 blokes trying to stop him. They get an easy free shot for goal. And if they don't start stopping that, come finals, they'll be in all sorts of trouble. They must stop that.
So back in the middle we go. Ruckman go at it. Johnson decks the ball down this time. Miller sits over the top. Tried to feed it out. End up in the hands there of Can. Got it out towards Lowe. Lowe went back inside to Lappin. Lappin back to Can. And Can now goes inside 50. Brown comes up. Couldn't take the mark. Goes through the hands. Quarrier puts the ball back towards centre wing. Taylor comes up and attacks it strongly. Looking for some options. Got the handball away. Went to Leonard. Leonard's looking also for some options. Nothing behind him. So he turns in the left foot. Then kicks it out of bounds in the full. Umpire says no. Just inside the field. And it's Skinner now, and he goes long from centre wing, goes towards Savage out the back, coming across Sutton, had his hands on it, couldn't trap it. I think he just threw it back inside. Doesn't matter, the ball's kept running towards goal. Picked up Jacobs, good tackle from behind. And this time the ball has gone out of bounds, and it will be thrown back into the field of play.
Good decision again. The crowd called for ball, but Jimmy was on the ball there. He had no prior opportunity.
So McLennan has pushed down to do the ruck work. Sloan in front, ball comes out the back. Ends up in the hands of Dowsett. His kick outside 50 will be okay. It's going to be picked up. Handball goes back from the McIntyre. And went to Elliott, who puts the ball back towards centre wing. Brown is there. Ball runs out the back. He's able to go back and collect it. Warwick's the player he's looking at, but the kick was poor. And to Chesterman, picked up by Quarrier. He goes back in the middle. His kick's also poor because it's going to go straight back to Lappin. His hand goes in the top, inside, ends up with Dowsett. Looks, props, goes long. And towards the top of the square, mark is not taken, so at ground level, the ball is tapped away there by Brown. Runs back towards the centre-half forward position, picked up out there, and that was Hoare. He got rid of the ball only as far as Chesterman, and Chesterman went sideways, got the ball out towards Taylor, who leads in the race for the ball. But unfortunately, the boundary line wins out, and the ball goes over and will be thrown back in. So we go over 30 minutes in this third quarter. It is the Granny Cycling Sports third quarter scoreboard, 11-12. East Geelong are 7-10.
Anarchy a point in front.
Whoa! If I get on hashtag next week, look out.
Boundary throw in. McLennan gets it down. Lowe's in there as well for East Geelong. Pack develops. The umpire will have to come in and ball it up.
I think they need a kicking coach down there. Some of these blokes have got a funny old drop of the ball. Low, even Ash Brown. Funny drop of the footy.
Ball up. Sloan gets it down.
It's grobbering.
Yeah.
Well, they might be too old to teach now, but...
Now Miles through the middle for Werribee. Towards centre forward. Punched away at the back. Did nicely. Was Fanning. Jacobs comes across half back for East Geelong. Just gave the footy up. Wilson's in there fighting hard for Werribee. Falls to the back of the pack. They might have the numbers here. The Centrals. Sablage gets it out. Does nicely. Good mark. Skinner running back. Takes a diving mark and will shoot for goal from 40 out, 45-degree angle.
Was almost going to go over his head, wasn't it, that one?
As the siren sounds for three-quarter time.
Now, don't do what the bloke in the seconds did on the mark, because you can get reported for that in senior football.
That's right. So East Geelong will definitely be 7-10-52 at three-quarter time.
Oh, will they?
Yep. That's Werribee now.
What if he swears at the umpire and gets a 100-metre penalty?
That'd be interesting. Skinner comes in. Pretty good kick. Distance. Got it. Skinner kicks his first of the afternoon. The 12th for Werribee. 12-12-84 at three-quarter time. They lead East Geelong 7-10-52. Goal kickers, Dale.
Yes, to this stage of the game, 2 each to Anthony and to Miles, 1 each to Skinner, Sloan, Taylor, Johnson, Carlton, Boyd, Sutton and Chesterman. And